is Sabine Won, and Sabine has lived in San Carlos for almost 30 years. She's a wife, mother, and educator. She currently works as a substitute teacher in the San Carlos School District and helps lead a local chapter of Showing Up for Racial Justice called Surge San Mateo. Her poem's title is called Unwelcome. She wrote this story because the more she shares it, the less broken she feels. And the nonprofit that she would be donating to if she wins is Surge San Mateo. So please make sure to check them out if you haven't. There's a table outside. Thank you, Sabine.
Thank you for coming. My poem is called Unwelcome. Picture this. A young mother pushing a shopping cart in the local grocery store of her small town. She has 2 young children in her cart and is pregnant with her third. The young mother walks slowly up and down the aisles looking for items on her list. Suddenly, her cart stops moving and she notices an elderly woman blocking her path. The young mother nods hello and moves her cart to go around. As she tries to pass, the elderly woman mumbles something. Being polite, the young mother says, "Excuse me," and leans in to make sense of what she says. The words are not what she expects. "What are you doing here? Why don't you go back where you came from? Your kind isn't welcome here." First emotion is confusion. She must be hearing wrong. The face staring back at her is that of an innocent-looking, white-haired, elderly woman, and this image doesn't match the words coming from her mouth. Words that are harsh, mean, hurtful. "What are you doing here?" Second emotion is shock. She can't move, can't talk. All she can do is stare at the elderly woman's face, twisting in disgust while she calls her names. "Why don't you go back where you came from?" Third emotion is horror. She can't believe this is happening. She is being judged simply based on her looks. The young mother doesn't know how to respond to this hatred. Your kind isn't welcome here. Fourth emotion is panic. She is filled with fear and wants to get away. She grabs her children, runs out of the store, and drives home. Once behind closed doors, the tears flow freely. I was that young mother, and this happened to me. For years, I didn't talk about it. I hung on to my secret and tried to bury the feelings of shame and profound sadness. But then, I realized that's what they want. They want us to run away. They want to erase us. So I started telling my story. Healing is a long journey, but sharing makes it more bearable. The more I brought my trauma into the light, the less it hurt. Resilience led to confidence. I found my voice. Today, I know how to respond to racial hatred. What am I doing here? I'm living my life as a daughter, wife, mother, sister, and friend. What are you doing? You're being a bully and acting like a fool. Go back where I came from? What needs to go back is your fear. What needs to go back are your lies. What really needs to go back is your colossal ignorance. My kind isn't welcome here. What isn't welcome is your hate. Take it with you and get out of my way, because I belong here.